Today I'm sharing with you my very favorite routine for stretching your hamstrings. Let's get started. I know tightness in your hamstrings and the backs of your legs is extremely common. It happens to me as well, and I'm showing you today my very favorite routine for lengthening and feeling a little looser in that area. So we're actually going to start standing, and there's a reason for it. So I want you to stand on your mat wherever is comfortable. You can be close to a chair or close to the wall. Have your feet about hip distance apart, and I want you to tuck your chin and roll yourself down, okay? If this is accessible to you. If not, you can skip this part. You can bend your knees if you need, but you are just rolling down and you're checking how close your hands get to the floor, okay? This is an assessment because we're gonna come back at the end and check it again. So that's all I want you to do is kind of note how close you get. Either way, whatever you are is completely fine, but just kind of remember that and then roll yourself back up. And then we're gonna start in standing. Again, have a chair or the wall close if you need it. I want you to lift your right knee up and down. We're gonna do this 5 times. And I'm gonna talk you through this a little as we go. So you are probably used to, when you think of hamstring stretches, just putting that leg out straight in front of you and just trying to stretch the heck out of it. Just trying to bend over that leg and stretch, stretch, stretch. Other side. And I've been a physical therapist for over 20 years, and I have seen people do that over and over. I understand it's something we're told to do. I can also tell you from research, we know that is not gonna change the length of your hamstring alone. We need to work into the joints themselves to help loosen up your hamstrings, and that's what we're gonna do today. Okay, go back to the right leg for me. Lift it up, then open the knee out, and back down, okay? 3 in each direction. Just trust me here. Give me these few minutes and trust me and see how your hamstrings feel. Switch directions. So we're going out to the side as we lift, forward, and down, okay? So we have to loosen up the joint. We have to work all the muscles around the joint to actually let the hamstrings loosen up. Left leg, lift, out to the side and down. And I myself get really tight in my hamstrings, really tight in my hip flexor. This is a routine that helps that as well. Switch directions. And what's nice is you can know that you're doing something really good for your hip joints here as well. And this can also help relieve back pain. Okay, lots of great things can come from this routine. All right, nice. Walk it out. And then we're gonna come down to the mat. We're gonna have the left foot forward and the right knee back. Now, you can put a pillow or a mat or anything you need under that right knee. I want you to pat it as much as you need to, okay? And we're gonna start right here, hands down on the ground. And you're gonna lean back and then come forward. So see, I'm not just taking you back and making you stay there. We are using movement here. And I'm gonna give you an analogy that works for me. If you have ever worked with dough, okay? Stick with me here. If you've ever worked with dough, like you're kneading dough for bread or pizza dough, when you first start, it is not stretchy, it's not pliable, it's just a big sticky mess. But if you just tried to stretch it or punch it down one time, it wouldn't change. Same with our muscles. When we just push them into one position and expect them to change just one time, they don't. We need to work with them just like you do with the dough. You turn and you mold and you fold and you turn. That's what we're doing. We're moving and breathing and helping. And then, lo and behold, 10 minutes later, you have lovely, looser muscles. All right, come forward. Stay here. And then if you can, come up so your hands are on your knee or maybe on a chair or a wall next to you, okay? And sink into that right hip flexor a little bit. And then if this is available to you, left hand down and reach your right arm over. And breathe. Bring the right arm back down. Now bring both hands inside the left foot. Stay here if needed, okay? If this is enough for you, stay right here. And if it's too much, have your hands on a stool or again on the wall. I want you to make this your own, okay? Whatever feels right to you. But if you do have the motion, maybe you come down to your elbows. I know that's asking a lot. So don't force it. Again, you are just working with your body, moving in and out of positions. Come back up and let the left knee fall to the left. And you'll see I'm rocking a little side to side, convincing my body that it's safe here. Good. Take your time, bring the knee back up, and just a couple more. Lean back and forward. Nice. And then when you're ready, we'll switch sides. So my right foot's going to come forward. Left is back. Again, pad under that left knee, maybe a pillow there, whatever you need. And then lean back and forward. And you can even do this part with your hands on a chair. Okay, just like so, if it doesn't feel comfortable to be all the way down. I'm always going to encourage you to find any option that works for you and your body. Inhale forward, exhale back. And then come forward and bring your hands up to your knee or maybe to that chair in front of you. And then if it's available, bring your right hand down. Left arm is going to reach over. And then bring the left hand down, and both hands are going to go inside the foot. And this is where you decide what's best. You can stay here or have your hands on a stool, or maybe, just maybe, you slowly work your way down, like I'm seeing if I can do it on this side today. It's questionable. Ooh. Sometimes yes, sometimes no, sometimes halfway. And just know that this isn't a super quick fix. I want to tell you it is. I want to tell you that in 2 minutes you can change your hamstring length, but that is not anatomically true. What is true is you can always, no matter your age, no matter where you are in life, you can always work on your flexibility and improve it. That I can promise. I have not always been naturally flexible, and I've been working on it for 20 years, and I still work on it. It's a journey. Good. Come back up. Maybe let the right knee fall out to the right. And I will say, when I started working these specific moves, some of these tricks for hip mobility, it has helped a lot. And taken the pressure off too, because I know there's different moves I can use to help me feel better. All right, bring it back to center. Right hand on the outside of the foot, and then about 2 more here. Lean back and come forward. Nice job. Bring that leg back. Sweep your legs in front of you so that you're seated, and bring your legs to mat distance apart. Pull your toes back towards you and find a tall seat here, just as tall as you can get. See if you can find a tall posture with your legs straight. This is hard with tight hamstrings. Then hands behind your head. Inhale, twist. Exhale, center. Inhale, twist. There is a very close connection between tightness in our upper spine and our hamstrings. So we are going to take care of that here. Nice job. Legs together. Hands at your sides, slowly roll yourself down and hug your right knee in. Give it a really big, good squeeze. And then left hand on your knee, take it to the left, your right arm out to the right, and turn and look. And then back to center. One more really big squeeze. Compress the joint. And then switch sides. Reach the right leg long. Pull the left knee in. Take the leg over to the right as your left arm reaches to the left. Come back to center. Hug both knees in and bring them out to the side, like purposefully kind of squeeze them out to the side and rock yourself side to side. And then roll to the side and push yourself back up, and we're gonna meet again in standing. So here we are. We are gonna check the hamstring length again and see if our hands are any closer to the ground. Moment of truth. So take an inhale. Exhale, tuck your chin. Roll yourself down. Take your time, one vertebrae at a time. And just notice if maybe, just maybe, your hands are a little closer to the ground, or maybe your legs feel a little looser. Maybe it feels a little more comfortable. Take an inhale and exhale, roll yourself back up. Great job. So that's a routine that you could do daily to help with mobility in your hip joints and help your hamstrings feel a little bit better. I'll talk to you again soon.